At the Capitol is directed at lawmakers as they prepare to approve the electoral vote.
Our Liliana Pearson tracked down some of our representatives from Nebraska and Iowa as the mob stormed the Capitol, and she joins us now live. Liliana?
All the lawmakers I talked to today over the phone and Zoom say they are against what all the rioters have been doing. Meanwhile, they have reconvened and they're continuing to debate the 2020 presidential election.
Chaos in the Capitol.
This tyrannical mob that has invaded the Capitol is creating a highly dangerous and volatile situation and actually undermining the principles of democracy they pretend they're exercising.
From inside locked offices and basements, lawmakers in shock this happened.
And we did have a lot of commotion outside of our door, I'd say about an hour ago. We showed prudence and didn't open the door to look to see what was going on.
And then there were a number of explosions back here as they were blowing up suspicious packages. So that's how this began. Then all of a sudden, we began to see people come up the Capitol steps and onto the balcony.
As for who is to blame for this historic riot, fingers are pointed in several directions.
The president is to blame for what's going on right now. For the entire term that he served, he has incited divisiveness within this country.
It's unacceptable. It runs counter to the rule of law. It is counterproductive. And I'm going to say it's not just unproductive, it's counterproductive.
Across the board, Nebraska and Iowa lawmakers say the violence, the riots, are unacceptable and a poor reflection of America on the world stage.
And this is unacceptable. Now, we live in the oldest and the greatest republic and democracy in this world. The actions of these people, I'm not talking about the peaceful protesters, but those who are doing the violence here, is an embarrassment to our country, and they should feel ashamed.
We did hear from Ben Sass tonight. He used his own style of humor when he was on the floor, but grew more serious when he started to look towards the future.
Look, there's a lot of uncertainty about the future. I get it. There's a lot that does need to be rebuilt. But if you're angry, I want to beg you, don't let the screamers who monetize hate have the final word. There are some who want to burn it all down. We met some of them today, but they aren't going to win. Don't let them be your prophets. Instead, organize, persuade, but most importantly, love your neighbor.
And you can find his full statement on our website, WOWT.com. On your side, Liliana Pearson, 6 News.